Hi, this is Glenn Simpson, and today I want to do something different. You know, to get as many comic books as I've got, you've got to buy a bunch of comic books every month, and so I buy a lot of new issues. And so I thought I would do a video where I go through the process of ordering my comics and let you see how that goes. Um, I order through Discount Comic Book Service, who is not sponsoring this video with my numbers. Why would they be? And we're just going to go through, and we've got the new July 2025 order form to fill out. So we're just going to roll through that and see how it goes. Um, the normally I would be signed in, but I don't. That would show my personal email on every page. So we're going to hold off on that. But we're going to go pre-orders, and I'm going to go to DC Comics. And here we go. So on DC, I usually just get the A covers unless it's just something I absolutely have to have because with their cardstock covers, they charge more. So, for example, for cover A is 309, cover B is 371, which doesn't seem like a lot, but again, when you buy a bunch of comics, you kind of gotta make sure that you're watching your numbers there. So, Absolute Batman, I'm continuing with that. So we're going to order that. As you can see, you can't even always see what the cover art is going to be for the variants and stuff. Absolute Flash, we're going to get. And that's everything on that page. And let's see. Absolute Green Lantern. Looks like the Absolute Martian Manhunter hardcover is coming out soon. This is, of course, all stuff coming out in a couple of a couple of months from now. Let's see, Absolute Sandman 11. I mean, it's Absolute Superman 11, rather. Let's see. Oh, that's weird. Manhunter hardcover, all volume one, trade paperback. They're coming out with the hardcover and the trade at the same time. Interesting. Anyway, we got Absolute Superman 11, Absolute Wonder Woman 12. Action Comics 1090, continuing that cool storyline. Let's see. Adventures of Superman, Book of L. I don't know. Let me see. I haven't really heard about this one. Let's see what we got going here. So this is a continuation of the the future state. Okay, this is the War World stuff. Okay, sure. Sure. I'll jump on that bandwagon. So then lots of covers to that. Aquaman 9. Now if I was into paying a little bit more, some of these are really pretty. Batgirl 11. The new Batman 1. Special discount, but just on the A cover. I can imagine this is going to take a second to get through. Cover D. E, F. How far are we going to get in the alphabet here? I, J, K, L, M, N. Okay. Then we get, well, the giant size special edition, which is still another edition of the same book. All right, now then, I don't need that. Facsimiles of 635. Batman and Robin year one, number 11. Batman number one facsimile. I'm gonna let that go. Batman and Robin 25. That tapping is my trackpad, by the way. Batman Dark Patterns. I'm gonna have to get the trade. I didn't start that, and I've heard good things about it since then. So I'm gonna, at this point, I'm just gonna wait for the trade. Batman Gotham by Gaslight. I think I got to cut where I can, and non-canon stuff like that. Gonna let that go. Batman R.I.P. Got that. All right. Batman Superman World's Finest. I reserve the right to, I'll say, oh, I'm not going to do this, and then I'll do it, a little while later. So don't hold me to it. These are loose rules. Okay. 43. Got the Brave. I got all of those. I might get the last Halloween in trade later on. Birds of Prey 25. Oh, that's a pretty cover. Children of the Round Table. I don't think so. Catwoman, sure. Cheetah and Cheshire robbed. I think I started that. So Nicola Scott can't pass up Nicola Scott. I don't know if it's going to turn out to be wildly in canon or whatever, but it is what Nicola Scott. All right, cool. I don't usually get the DC Finest. I'll put those on my Amazon wish list for my relatives to get me for birthdays and Christmas. But I don't need both of those. Sorry, had a little bit of a interruption there. All right, I don't know what that is, but I've got Batman. I've got Absolute Batman number one. DC's Zatanna Panic number one shot. Sure, one shot. That's probably another one of those seasonal one shots they do that has lots of characters in it. Little anthology, which actually has a different cover. Well, no, this one has a cardstock cover too. Anyway, all right, Detective 1101, Michael Janin. Oh, that's neat. All right, let's see. Fire and Ice. I skipped this one. I did not care for the previous one. It was not my cup of tea. Regular Flash, which is also something I wish we'd get a new writer for, but it's survivable. Mark's card stock the it looks like the DC card. Put that in a PCA comic graded thing. Look like a big baseball card. Anyway, Green Arrow 28. Let's get that. Green Lantern 27. Green Lantern 27. Green Lantern Corps 8. Green Lantern Corps 8. Green Lantern Corps. I've got the previous issues. Harley Quinn. I'm hanging in on that, hoping it gets better. Human Target Deluxe Edition. Don't need that. Immortal Legend Batman number 2. That's That's not something I need. That seems kind of out of canon as well. We have to make our cuts where we can. Injustice, not really an Injustice fan. JSA, yay. It's still coming out. Justice League Red. Oh, that's cool. I gotta get the A cover but Justice League Red. I've been wondering when Red Tornado was gonna become prominent again. Justice League Unlimited 11, cover A. Oh, that could turn into a desirable cover. 11 trade paperbacks for Justice League Unlimited. I'm not doing the Godzilla stuff for either company. Let's see. Crypto. Yay, crypto. Crypto versus Godzilla. Just kidding. Mr. Terrific Year 1. More fun. New fun. Comics number 1. I don't think I need that. I like my history, but not for $6. New Gods 10. Probably wouldn't do that one forever, but I'll do the first these 12 issues. Right. New History of the DC Universe number 4. I wish we were getting more issues of this, but so we could go into more detail. But very excited about what we're getting. Lots of covers to that. Judas Contract, got the originals. Nitwing 130. Go. Pumpkin spicy cardstock. Not a Poison Ivy fan. Not really an anti-hero fan, really. Well, I say that, and then okay, I might give this Red Hood a try. We'll see how it goes. I get a special discount on issue 1, so Red Hood and Huntress. I think she's older than him. We shouldn't be getting together. Resurrection Man. I like Resurrection Man, but I'm passing on this because it's just Ram V is always very lofty and not telling this. I'm not always a big fan of Ram V. Robin and Batman. Jason. I wasn't a fan of the first Robin and Batman series, which I did get, so I did not get the second one. I got the Secret Six by. Oh, that's Secret Six. Well, yeah, I have the original issues on that. Got the Super Sun stuff. All right, Supergirl cover A. It's actually been a pretty good. Oh man, see, I'll do it for George Perez. I'll do it for Alex Ross, but I'm not going to pay extra. As much as I like Art Germ, not going to do it. Let's see. But anyway, Supergirl's turned out to be a really good series. It is actually kind of very continuity minded. Superman 30. We need that. Our Worlds at War. We got that. Kryptonite Spectrum. I think I'm passing on that. If I hear good things about it, I'll put the trade on my list in the future. Superman Unlimited. Going okay. It's a little weird. Teen Titans Go. No. The Batman Second Night. Not really, probably, like I say, not really in continuity thing. I don't think they're keeping to that Batman having that outfit as his original. Titans, always got to get Titans. Let's see. Trinity's pretty good. Tom King is good when he's being fun. V for Vendetta. I need to get that in some format at some point. Not necessarily right now, but that's one classic that I've never read. Wonder Woman 25. Got all the Y the Last Man. I do have all of those. It's been a long time since I read it, but and Zatanna. Okay, which I got all of those. All right, so now we're going to go to Marvel. Now, Marvel, we may get some variants. Usually, my line of thinking on variants is if it's going to have a pretty girl on it. I know this sounds ridiculous. If it's going to have a pretty girl on it, then I might get it. Not just because I like pretty girls, but because those are the ones that might sort of take off um, down the road and be worth more in the long run. Most variants, I don't think they will. Um, all new Spider Gwen. I can't keep up with Spider Gwen. Not really a Venom guy. Venom, Carnage, that kind of thing. All right, Amazing 11. Nothing. Looking at this variants, I'm just having to read the descriptions to see if something jumps out at me. But nothing does. So sometimes I have to. You can't you can't just undo something. So if I decide to get a variant and I've already got the A cover in my box, then I have to wait till at the end and just go through and remove the A covers. But I should probably make a list of the artists that I like that do variants. I heard something about the Spider-Man Torn that made me think I might want it. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Spider-Man's Days at College. Another one of those kind of retroactive continuity sorts of things. Avengers. Okay, now let's look. Okay, I don't see anything. But with the Avengers, there could be like a Storm cover or something. Battle World. Oh man. Battle World from Secret Wars Returns. Okay, they got me. I don't see any reason to get anything other than the A cover though on that, especially since it's got a special discount. Let's see. Black Cat. All right, here we go. Black Cat. Okay, we don't want either of those because they're pricey. But for $255, I can get the Alex Ross Timeless Virgin variant, right? Which is the same price as the normal book. So, sure, let's do that. That's Black Cat 2, Black Cat 2, rather. All right. Bring on the bad guys, Green Lantern. This is, that's a second printing. I'm pretty sure I have the first printing. Okay, probably no sexy lady covers for Captain America. So we're just go ahead and get that. Civil War II facsimile edition. I've got facsimile. I've got Civil War II. Daredevil 25. Not seeing any variants there that sound like something I need. Not doing Deadpool. I don't do a lot of Deadpool. They're not doing Deadpool Wolverine. Death of the Silver Surfer. Getting that. Doctor Strange 450. Let's see who the variants are on that one. Guess I'll go ahead and just get the regular cover on that. So Eddie Brock Carnage, skip. Venomverse, skip. Emma Frost, yeah, sure. Oh, wait. Oh, but wait. See? This why, okay. Gonna have to go to the next page. I bet you there's an Alex Ross for 255. Yes. So I'll have to remember to check to take the other one off. All right. Yeah, so now I'm seeing the pattern, right? So there's an expensive Alex Ross 2100. So if you just keep going, there's the other one. So Fantastic 410. Don't need a facsimile of that. Fantastic Four 3. Some other variants there, but not thing that I have to have. Some Godzilla stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Godzilla this. Gwenpool. Hawkeye, I've got that. Helverine. Helverine. All right, some Imperial War stuff. Okay, yeah, well, it's the big crossover. Gotta have the big main crossover kind of thing. Imperial War Exiles. Oh, but they've got, okay, see? I'll get that, so I'll have to remember to clear that out. Nova Centurion. Got that. Incredible Hulk 29. Let's go ahead and grab the A while we're here. Herb Trimpe, bless his heart. The games and the retro and the epic collection. No. Iron Man Armor Wars. No. It's Jeff. Don't need that. Jeff the Land Shark. Don't need that. God bless him. All right. Ooh, before I do it, almost did it. Okay. There it is. All right. Got the Alex Ross, Laura Kinney, blah, blah, blah. Magic. Okay. There's always a. Gotta watch out. Alphabetically speaking, 10 comes before 9. So for 10, there is not one of those Alex Ross things, but let's get this Simone DeMio variant. That name sounds familiar. And then for 9, we got the Alex Ross thing. They're keeping him busy. Last month, it was J. Scott Campbell doing a variant for just about every book. Skipping the World to Come. It's just a possible future. Lots of drama on that for a possible future. Marvel Zombies, don't care. No disrespect to Marvel Zombies fans. Oh, here we go. All right. So we've got the Deadpool Batman crossover. Now, which one of those are we going to get? So we can get the A cover for 447. Let's see if there's anybody doing a cover. All right. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and secure the art germ. Pulo, Gurihuro, J. Scott Campbell, Bagley, Momoko, Pepe Larraz. Still going. Blank. Russell Dodderman, Ryan Stegman, Scotty Young. But the Terry Dodson one's going to be good too. I'll stick with one I got. All right, Miles Morales, 38. Just making sure. I think we're just going to get the A cover on that. And then Moon Knight Epic Collection, got most of that. Gonna get just plain Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu 12. New Avengers 4. I'll just get the regular one on that. And some posters, blah, blah, blah. All right, One World Under Doom. I don't see anything, nothing jumps out at me cover wise, cover description wise. Let's see, Phoenix. There's often. Oh, let's get this Marco Chichecto variant there. Power Man, got that. Don't care about Predator. I like the movies and all, but I can't afford to get all these licensed things on top of everything else. All right, Red Hulk 8. Runaways. Get that. Great series. Always love the Runaways. Spider Girl, the new Spider Girl. Sure. Ah, she's gonna have an Alex Ross, so gonna have to go ahead and get that. I repeat, I am not getting both. I am going to put the A cover back. I just can't do it until the very end. I have been getting Spider-Man and Wolverine. That's usually not something I would get, but it looked good. And Care Andrews. I don't care about the cartoon tie-in. Spider-Man 94. Don't care about Spider-Verse. I'm kind of burnt out on Spider-Verse. I mean, I thought it was pretty good at one point, but cannot keep up with all the Star Wars. There was a time when I had them on my want list, like I was actually going to get all of the Star Wars books, and just eventually just took them off. Just like, there's just no way. Just too much. So we are scrolling our way through Star Wars. For those of you who kept seeing how many pages were left and were freaking out, this is where it goes fast. Oh, here we go. Okay, Storm. Let's just go with the regular cover on that. Superior Avengers. Let's go with. I know I don't like Kyle Hotz. Got all the Superior Spider-Man stuff. I think I've got all the Sentry stuff. The Thing. I know other people hate Greg Land. I don't mind Greg Land. Yeah. Oh, the undead Iron Fist. He's coming back, man. Get that. Making sure my mic's okay. Come on. Vision and the Scarlet Witch. Gotta have that. Oh, so the new series is not called The Mortal Thor, literally. It's just Thor, but they're just putting the mortal. Okay, that's not quite as funny, but still got this has got cover art by Alex Ross, so no need for variants on that. Ultimate Black Panther 20. I usually just get the A covers on the Ultimate stuff. That way everything will be pretty standardized. Oop, come on. The incursion thing. Ultimate Wolverine. Just gradually that story is starting to make sense. Ultimate X-Men. Let's just get the regular cover on that. All right, Ultimates 16. Come on. Yeah. Uncanny. Oh, here we go. Let's get that Alex Ross for Uncanny X-Men 20. And then for 21, oh, there's another one. Earth, Uncle Scrooge, Earth's Mightiest Duck. Don't need that. Don't need any Venom unless, oh, please don't let Alex Ross be doing. Okay, good. I didn't really. We'll look at those early all new Venom ones to see if Alex Ross was doing one of those. He usually doesn't. Wolverine. Ah, let's see. We need that one. And not doing Wolverine and Deadpool. Don't need the X-Men 139 facsimile. This X-Men 22 is going to have an Alex Ross. Let's see. X-Men 97, don't need it. X-Men Epic Collection. And some other of that stuff. Okay. Now we are going to go to our cart. Because that's all we need is DC and Marvel. We are going to scrooch on down. Luckily, they're still in the order we bought them. Let's go back to the top of the Marvels just to make sure. All right, 11, 12. Just looking for the where I've got two. Like there. So I'm going to remove that Emma Frost. And then, unfortunately, I got to scrooge on down. And take that one out. I have the duplicate. Looking for any other accidental duplicates. The Spider Girl. Oops, too far, too far. There we go. Phoenix, Red Hope, Runaway, Spider-Girl, Spider-Man, Arm Thing, Undead, Vision, Thor, Ultimate Stuff. And just have to remove that one last one. All right, so now we are ready to check out. I'll have to blur anything that comes up that would not be appropriate for other people to see. We're at 238.79. Yeah, so I'll blur that out. Just telling it to send it to the same address as always. And I am not adding bags and boards. And then we're going to use the credit card on file. And we're going to just review it one last time, which is fine. I just looked over it again. So we've got shipping of $9.50 and no tax and no. And then my microphone gave out. But I hit complete and I reached the end of the order. And I'm pretty sure I'm thanking you all for being here and hoping that you enjoyed watching this video. And I hope you'll come back for this same level of professionalism that you got with this video. Thanks very much. I really appreciate everybody being here. Have a great one.